Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Aspiring lawyers return to testing sites with a vengeance for the second day of this year's bar exam. Josh Cabo with the details.
Examinees arrived early in Mendiola for the second day of the 2022 bar exams. Mel, a first-time taker, says he is still nervous, but he feels better compared to the first day.
Kaya halong kaba, excitement, yung pressure. Sana hindi ako ma-mental block. Nung first day, dahil nga first time, hindi ko pa alam yung paano yung style.
He adds that he is optimistic that he can handle the bar exam until its last day.
Lalaban na to, sana dire-diretso na po hanggang last day.
The digital setup is also an advantage for him, but he is worried for those who are not much on the techie side.
Siguro okay sa akin kasi bata pa ako. Medyo technologically challenging itong exam sa mga may edad na po. Pero sa akin po, pabor siya.
Meanwhile, Vincy was accompanied by her supportive family. She recalled how she broke down after the first day, so she came more prepared today.
Actually, nag-breakdown ako the day after. Tapos, nag-scan na lang ako. So, sabi ko, kahit ano na lang po yung mangyari. Basta sana mag-flow na lang po siya freely pag sumagot.
Family members of bar examinees are also trying their best to support their loved ones.
Very supportive po. Talagang lahat, from the time na first day of exam, nandito na ako. So, lahat ng gamit niya, pagpunta ng exam, prepare ko from pagkain, lahat.
Road closures are still in effect near San Beda and De La Salle universities. Authorities note that the first day was generally peaceful. But the National Police assured that their men will continue to patrol areas in the vicinity of testing sites for the remaining days of the exam.
We are going to deploy 300 personnel para sa dalawang school. Then lahat po yun, sir, may shifting. But we will give emphasis doon sa pagpasok nila at paglabas ng school po.
The 2022 bar exams will continue on November 16 and 20. For News 5, Josh Camo, we are One News.
President Bongbong Marcos is set to visit the United States twice next year. Ambassador Babe Romualdez told the chiefs that the president will attend a democracy summit and the APEC summit hosted by Washington in 2023. He added that Marcos Jr. has instructed them to pack his visit with meetings with business groups.
When we were in New York, his instructions to us was to make sure to pack his schedule with mostly meeting with American businessmen to try to entice them, to listen to them, to be able to start their investment in the Philippines. Now, his two trips here in the United States, the Summit for Democracy, which is being hosted by the White House, and the APEC of next year.
Meanwhile, Romualdez said Vice President Sara Duterte is also expected to visit the U.S. next year to attend several forums. He also hinted at a possible meetings between Duterte and the U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris.
Yes, there is a plan for the Vice President to come to the United States, and I'm sure the Vice President Harris, will invite the Vice President Sara. Both being female vice presidents, will be preparing for that, for her trip also sometime next year.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Former U.S. President Donald Trump's longtime advisor says he is set to announce his presidential bid in 2024 next week. In a podcast, Trump's advisor Jason Miller announced that Trump will be vying for the presidency once more as the Republicans try to secure a thin majority in the midterm elections. Trump previously claimed election fraud after losing to U.S. President Joe Biden in 2020. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Fatalities due to severe tropical storm Paeng have gone up to 160. More than 100 others were injured while 29 people are still missing. Combined damage to agriculture and infrastructure is pegged at over 11 billion pesos. A re-autopsy on at least 50 deceased inmates is in the works after authorities found more than 100 cadavers left unclaimed at a funeral home in Muntinlupa. The Justice Department is looking to review policies in the new Bilibid prison as more and more inmates turn up dead without the proper handling process. And the fuel prices are expected to have mixed adjustments this week. Unioil forecasts that diesel prices will go down by up to 45 centavos per liter, while gas will be more expensive by up to 70 centavos per liter. Kerosene prices could also see a climb by up to 1 peso and 50 centavos per liter. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 12 noon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.